The main units are the same as the Freed model, two 1.5 engines, one with a CVT, the other with a robot. All 1.5 engines are built around a common aluminum cylinder block, their piston diameter and stroke are identical. The difference is in the attachments and control programs. Injection is direct everywhere, which eliminates the use of AI-92 gasoline. And R95, apparently, sometimes damages the ignition coils and injectors. There are a lot of complaints about this. All engines are required to change the oil every 10,000 kilometers or more often. The petrol version has a naturally aspirated L15B engine, 130 horsepower. Very reliable and not particularly whimsical. There are no hydraulic compensators, so it is necessary to adjust the thermal clearances, preferably every 50 to 60,000 kilometers. The timing chain lives over 200,000 kilometers, the engine itself is capable of 300,000. In single copies there are Vezels with a supercharged L15BY engine, 172 horsepower, the turbocharger is durable, but the engine life is shorter and the chain stretches faster. Hybrids use a LEB engine, 110 horsepower, paired with an electric motor, 29.5 horsepower. The gasoline engine operates according to the Atkinson cycle at low speeds, charging the traction battery. Candles are dying at record rates, sometimes twice a year. Cars with the IDCD hybrid transmission, common to many models, are distinguished by outstanding efficiency. The passport figure of 3.7 L/100 km, however, is unattainable in real life. And there is a suspicion that no one in Russia really knows how to repair it. Manual transmissions were not offered on the Japanese market. A choice of two evils, CVTs on petrol versions or a 7-speed robot with two dry clutches on a hybrid. Honda develops these units independently. They have a good reputation and there are no sudden breakdowns as such, except for the release mechanism of the robot. But resilience is still lacking. Vezel robots often begin to become dumb and twitch after 60 to 80,000 kilometers. This moment is delayed by regular change of gears and calibration, optimally every 15 to 20,000 kilometers. But not forever, there were cases of replacing the robot at 90 to 110,000. Very familiar from German DSGs. CVTs are considered more durable. But you should still expect the final in the range of 150 to 180,000 kilometers. Or earlier. Spare parts and branded transmission fluids are in short supply almost everywhere except the Far East. Contract units are available. The all-wheel drive is purely urban and asphalt, the delicate clutch does not tolerate high loads, and a small amount of snow can confuse the control electronics. And the robot requires intensive maintenance, replacing the working fluid and calibrating the clutch every 15 to 20,000 kilometers. The release bearing gives out quickly. The option with a variator seems less troublesome and costly, but again up to a mileage of 150,000 kilometers. The suspension is hard and shaky. This affects the service life of many elements. Stabilizer struts and bushings, wheel bearings, steering racks and rods wear out quickly on bad roads. The collision avoidance system makes it difficult for many drivers to keep the optimal distance, in their opinion, and is sometimes annoying. And you need to turn it off again after each engine start. In our winters, the gears for the automatic drive for folding the side mirrors wear out after a year or two. Most configurations do not have a spare tire, instead there is a repair kit and a compressor. They note a rigid chassis, weak noise, and a glitchy handbrake button. Equipment, comfort, and handling are excellent.